everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm doing something a little different and I'm going to make a glitter stone refrigerator magnet. So usually I do wedding bouquets, but I love to craft. So I started making these glitter stones that could turn into keychains, earrings, jewelry. But in this case, I'm going to make refrigerator magnets. So they're made out of Sculpey clay and it's just going to work just like a jawbreaker would, where you have the candy center that you add another layer of candy and another layer of candy and just continually adding layers. So I like to start with the white, and then I've got, it's like a Sculpey glitter kind of iridescent clay. Once it bakes, you can kind of see through it. And then I do a layer of the sparkly copper color, and then I'll do a layer of also kind of a rose color. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 colors that kind of blend into each other. And then I have leftover bits that I just kind of rolled out. And then this is going to be the outer shell. I like to have kind of some texture to the outer shell, so it looks like you cracked open a rock. Once it's all rolled together, I'm just going to slice off some pieces. And I don't have any measurements as far as sizes. I just kind of, eyeball it, knowing how big I want the magnet to be. These ended up being about the size of my palm, probably. And once I have them separated, I'm just going to smash them on down, and then you get to see the beautiful center. This is the exciting part. I try to make it a little bit thicker so that when they're on the refrigerator, you actually have something to grab onto to pull it off and on the refrigerator. It has a little bit of some depth to it. So I'll go through and I'll roll these all out. I think I made 5 of them. I like to have white in the center, or using that kind of clear Sculpey sparkly clay in the center, because I'm going to make it like a geode where you have the crystals in the center of a rock. So just pretending like I've cracked open a rock and you found a happy surprise inside the center. Once I bake those, I'm going to add a layer of resin. So I have the mixture of the 2 resin bases that you combine together, and then they'll harden overnight. So I put them all over there. Before they harden, I'm going to add sparkles into that center. You can let it dry a little bit. I did notice when I add the sparkles too quickly, they tend to spread out more as the resin relaxes and goes across each stone there. But I'll do a layer of sparkles, and then another layer of sparkles, and then I let that sit overnight. And a lot of times I'll get the runoff on the sides, but you can actually just trim that back. I just use scissors. You can use like an X-Acto knife or something like that to trim off the excess. And I did notice that if it spreads onto the back side, once you cut the sides, you can peel it right off the back if you don't want it on the back. But you can also resin the back too to give it that sparkle. After I trim everything up, I just take some acrylic paint. I like using either gold or this cream color here, and I'll just make little details on it. Because I'm adding that to that layer of resin, it gives it some dimension too. So it looks like these veins are higher than the backdrop, so it kind of looks like the rock goes all the way inside. And then I add glitter glue, but you can add any type of sparkles. I just try to layer on as many different types of glitter and sparkle that I can. This glitter glue I actually got from the dollar store. Now I don't even let it dry. I just go right into adding the resin, and then the glitter glue kind of mixes in with the resin too, which is okay. It just makes it a little boogery, I guess. Once I have that other layer of resin on there, I go for more sparkles in the center, trying to build up a nice crystal-like center to the stones. And then I'll let that dry overnight and trim off the excess again. I don't think it leaked too bad on these. Got that one there. And then I found these magnets. I actually ordered them from Amazon, and I did order the resin from Amazon too. So I'll put both links in the instructions for if you wanted to order the magnets and the resin from Amazon. You'll have those links. But the magnets I'm just attaching with the Craft 2000. Is that what it's called? No, E6000. That's what it is. Got these little tiny E6000 in there, and just gluing them right onto the back, letting that dry. And then once they're dry, they're ready to go. You can use them on your refrigerator or give them away as gifts. So thank you so much for tuning in.